Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Growing to the Movies. Your host, Jacob Growing Up. That's right. So, let me just say, I just watched a finale of the show I've been watching for probably, I think it's close to a decade now, and it's one of my favorite shows, and a top show in my opinion. I think it's probably a top five of its genre in my opinion. It's honestly one of my favorites, if not my favorite of all time. And the finale just did everything that I wanted it to. It tied up all the characters in a nice bow, right? So and it kind of left a little bit open at the end as well for the viewer to conjure up their own ideas, right, of what could happen in the future. And if you can tell, obviously I was talking about My Hero Academia. Oh, you thought I was talking about Stranger Things? No, Stranger Things. I wasn't too happy with the ending. I didn't think it was the worst ending ever. That would be Umbrella Academy, if you guys have seen that, or How I Met Your Mother. Those were atrocious. I know some people will say Game of Thrones is the worst. I really don't think it was that bad, but I think the difference is I watched Game of Thrones way after when it first aired, so I wasn't one of the people that was waiting years and years for the ending, right? So I was one of those people for Stranger Things. So to say I was disappointed, yeah, I was disappointed because a lot of things happened um, outside of the show. So we have an 18-month time skip, and all these things happen outside of the show, and we're just supposed to know that it happened, or we use our own imagination. To me, it was a little frustrating because it was a 2 hour finale, and I don't know, just left me with more questions. Like I said, it was fine. It was serviceable. I just wish it was a little bit better. I just felt like season five was a weaker season for sure. Unlike the last season of My Hero Academia, where I think it's one of the best, and a lot of people will say it is the best. Although I think the previous season was the best, in my opinion. Had your heart wrenching, and I know there was a lot of scenes in this one as well. I just felt I personally cried a lot more in the season prior. So I will just say that I was extremely happy with the finale of My Hero Academia and not as extremely happy with Stranger Things.